Joseph, my son, are you all right? You've been sitting on that rock for hours.
Oh, Father, it is you. Well, I am sad. Do you know what day today is?
Of course I know, my son. Today is the 10th year since your mother died. How could I forget? Oh, Joseph, you remind me so much of my beloved Rachel. I still mourn her.
I miss her too, Father. Sometimes I feel so alone. And lately,
What is it, Joseph?
my brothers. Day and night they ridicule me. They say that I am a fool. As hard as I try to please them, they criticize everything I do and everything I say. I am not a fool, am I, Father?
Joseph, my boy, is it so bad that you are my comfort in my old age? That I love you so much?
I just feel sad. Little Benjamin and I are the only ones around here without a mother. What is more, my brothers do not like me. Why do they not like me, Father?
Joseph, Joseph, come here. Let me tell you something. Take delight in the fact that Jehovah is pleased with your actions. You love righteousness and truth. And in the end, regardless of any trials and calamities that may come your way, your friendship with Jehovah will result in blessings. You are a good boy. In time, your brothers will grow to love you. Enough sadness. Joseph, go over to the bench and bring me that bundle on the ground.
You must have been carrying this when you came.
It is for you. Open it.
What is it, Father? Father, it is beautiful.
Try it on. It's a fine garment for a fine young man. I hired an artisan to make it according to my strict instructions, specifically for you. Joseph, give me your hand. Help me up. Come, help me to my tent.
Have you seen how Joseph steals our father's affection from us? Such presumptuousness. It is revolting.
He runs to father with bad reports about us. He annoys me.
He is a whiner. Put him among the washerwomen and let them converse over laundry lie from morning until night.
Well, to be fair, what Dan, Gad, and Naphtali did was wrong. Strictly speaking, when Joseph gave the bad report to our father, he was doing what he was supposed to do.
Well, we paid a big price because Joseph was so righteous. What is next? Before you know it, Joseph will be making up stories just to gain favor with Father. What are we going to do?
Speaking of the maker of stories, here he comes now.
May you all have peace, my brothers. Are things well with you? May I be of assistance with any of the tasks at hand?
Just look at that pompous cloth you are wearing. Have you been crowned as king?
May you have peace, my lord, king of all the land of Canaan.
You are hurting me.
Are those sleeves too long? Or have my eyes grown weary? Who is your tailor?
Take off that coat.
It is a gift from Father.
No one asked you. Take it off.
You prance around us like a Hittite maiden. Do you know how foolish you look? I think you wear that thing merely to mock us.
Simeon, please. What do you want with my coat?
Nothing. Our cause for complaint is not with your garment, but with you.
Now that the coat has been removed, we can give you a thorough beating.
Why? What have I done to you? Why do you treat me this way, brothers? You scare me. You act like a pack of wolves.
Now he is insulting us. He looks down on us, as if we were mere wild beasts. Let me tell you something, you insolent little snake. Wild beasts have claws and teeth that can gouge, mangle, and tear apart. Let me give you a small sample of what a wolf can do to an insignificant mouse like you. I think you need a good beating to teach you manners and remind you of the respect we deserve.
And next time, do not count on me for protection.
Danny, what do you have there?
I saw what it is. Are you applying to be an auxiliary pioneer?
Wow, that's great, Danny. You're reaching out. Before long, you'll become, a missionary or something.
Now you're just making fun of me.
No, I mean it. You're a good example for us. Right, Bill?
Okay, Gary, get to the point. Tell him about the movie.
Oh, yeah. So, Danny, tomorrow's the opening night of this great movie. And, well, we heard that you have some relative or some connection with someone at the movie theater. Do you think you can get us in?
Tomorrow? Oh, that movie? Well, I don't know. The movie is about vampires, and I read some pretty bad things about it. Are your parents letting you go to that movie?
Who said anything about parents? It's just us. Do you want to come? They say the special effects are awesome.
Well, I really don't have that kind of connection with the theater. And even if I knew someone, I wouldn't be interested in helping you go to watch that movie.
I knew it. Of course, Mr. Spiritual here would refuse. It's my fault. I should have known better. Last week, you went out in field service with the circuit overseer. This week, you applied to auxiliary pioneer. Brother goody-goody.
Hey, Bill. What's going on?
Nothing. Just talking.
Go ahead. Tell your sister.
Well, Danny here is criticizing our choice of movies.
That's not the point. Brother Gates here is going spiritual on us. I've been watching you. During the last 2 visits of the circuit overseer, you, brother politician, managed to go out in field service with him. You try to impress the elders with your well-rehearsed talks. It's all a show, isn't it?
He makes us look bad. And guess what? Now that he's planning to pioneer, he's become the congregation's movie critic.
You're going to be a pioneer?
Look, I'm just thinking about it. I haven't even turned in the application yet. Anyway, I don't like the way this conversation is going.
Leave him alone, Bill. See you in school, Danny.
Just one more thing, Danny. You better not tell anyone about the movie. Don't even think about it.
Danny, are you ready? Uncle Jack offered to give us a ride home.
Yeah, Mom. I'm ready.
Danny, you are still holding that application? I thought you were going to turn it in tonight. Look, Brother Thompson is still here. Give it to him.
I'm having second thoughts right now.
What changed your mind?
I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge.
Let me ask you, why do you want to auxiliary pioneer?
To please Jehovah.
Then turn in the application and give Jehovah a chance to help you.
All right. Can I turn it into you? You're the secretary.
Sure. I'll take it to Brother Thompson right now. You can wait for me outside if you want.
Danny, what's wrong? You look unhappy.
Mom, I don't feel so good right now. I'm trying to please Jehovah, but the kids in the congregation are giving me a hard time. Some are saying that I make them look bad, that I'm just putting on a show to impress the elders, and that I'm a politician. I think they hate me.
That must be difficult for you, Danny. But I'm sure that Jehovah can see what's going on. I've learned that Jehovah sometimes allows us to face adversities. In the end, though, he always, always, always looks after those who are loyal to him.
I know, Mom. Dad used to say that all the time.
That's right. And he added that when you disobey Jehovah...
I know. When you disobey Jehovah, in the end, things never work out well. I wish Dad were still alive. I miss him so much.
Joseph, I have a message from our master, Potiphar.
Yes, Taharka. What is the matter? Who is this man you bring?
Master Potiphar has purchased this new slave. His name is Yasib, from Canaan. Potiphar has entrusted him to me, pending your approval.
Yasib, welcome. I too come from the land of Canaan, from Kiriath Arba.
I know the area, Master. As a child, I sometimes climbed the hills of Kiriath Arba with my father's goats.
Do not call me Master, Yasib. Just call me Joseph. I too am a slave, like you.
Joseph is not just a slave. Potiphar has entrusted his entire household to Joseph. Master Potiphar does not even know what he owns at all, except the bread he puts in his mouth.
Taharka, stop, please. You exaggerate.
Joseph, you know I'm not exaggerating. Potiphar may be the master, but it is Joseph who runs this house and the master's business. Remember this, it is to Joseph that you and everyone in this household must render an account.
Yasib, what kind of work have you done? You seem to be a healthy and strong man.
As a free man, I tended the flocks of my family. But as a slave, I have been trained as a domestic worker, mostly helping with food preparation.
Good. We can use your help in the brewery. The storage rooms there need organizing, and you seem strong enough to lift the bags of barley and the heavy beer jars. Taharka, you may continue to oversee Yasib's work.
Joseph, command these slaves to clear the room. They should be working instead of chatting here with you.
My lady, is everything well? Is there a problem in the house?
You ask about a problem in the house, Joseph? Why, since my husband put you in charge of his belongings, things are better than ever. You take care of all the problems, even before they surface. This house has never seen the likes of you, Joseph. You are special.
Allow me, my lady, to go and take care of the master's business. I have specific instructions from him to...
No, stay. Girls, go outside. Go outside and wait for me. Leave. Leave. Joseph, wait just a moment. There is a problem you can help me with.
A problem? Well, let me call the stewards. You can tell us about it, and together we will do our best to resolve the matter immediately.
No, Joseph, do not call anyone. Oh, this is so embarrassing. No one must know.
What is it, my lady?
I feel so isolated.
You have your maiden servants. Are they not waiting for you outside?
My maiden servants are so witless and simple-minded. And I do not have any friends. My relatives live so far away. And I hardly see my husband. I do not think he loves me anymore. Joseph, I feel so comfortable with you. You are so kind and patient. And you can sympathize with my situation. Your people are also so far away. I know you understand how I feel. Joseph, you are so smart and strong. Let me teach you the ways of love. You can take away my sadness. Joseph, lie down with me. Come to my chamber. The master is away. Lie down with me, Joseph.
Stop! This is not right. I have told you many times, and I will not change my mind on this matter. Here my master does not know what is with me in the house, and everything he has given into my hand. There is no one greater in this house than I am, and he has not withheld from me anything at all except you, because you are his wife. So how could I commit this great badness and actually sin against God? I must go now.
Joseph, lie down with me. Ah! Guards! Guards!
Hey, stranger. What's the hurry?
Oh, hi. Hi, Bill, Gary. Hi, Anna. I'm sorry. The bell just rang. I gotta go. See you later.
What's the big deal with being a few minutes late? You are such a nerd.
Wait, Danny. I'll walk with you.
No, really, I have to run. Take care.
He's in such a rush to score points with his teacher. He's always so punctual. Mr. Perfect. He makes me sick.
Actually, it sounds mature to me. Tell me, I've never seen him with a girl. Is he gay or something?
Gay? No way. Don't you remember, Bianca? He's one of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, that's right. You all belong to that church.
It's not a church. Anyway, I'm taking off. See you later.
Wow. It sounds like Bill is embarrassed to be a Jehovah's Witness.
Maybe so. Anyway, about Danny, he has this idea that you should wait until you're ready to get married before you date.
You mean he's a virgin?
Come on, Bianca. No girl would want to be with him. He's such a nerd. I don't think he's even kissed a girl.
Well, I kinda like him. I bet you I can get him. Just give me a few days and he'll find me irresistible.
What? Bianca? You already have a boyfriend. Besides, I can tell you right now that Danny is not going to date you.
Who's talking about dating? I just want to, hook up with him. Just once.
I'd say try it.
Gary, what are you saying?
Actually, I dare you to try it. I know you like challenges, and Danny could use some growing up. I think you're the right girl to get him started in life. Bianca, go for it.
I will. And not just because you're telling me to. I've had my eye on him for a long time. Anyway, now we really are late. Let's go.
That's crazy, Gary. What are you doing telling her to have sex with Danny?
Cool it, Anna. I was just kidding. You take things too seriously.
That's not right, Gary. I may have to tell someone.
Anna, don't.
Hi, Danny. Mind if I sit here?
Sure. I can move over.
Don't move. Please. I have something to tell you.
You do? What's going on?
I heard that you're very good with math, and I have this project that has me totally stressed out. My teacher said I should get together with you. Can you be my tutor?
Well...
My parents are never home when I come home from school. What about tomorrow? Classes end early.
Actually, I already have plans. And besides...
You're so cute when you say actually. Are you afraid of girls, Danny? Don't you like me?
I respect you, and you are a nice girl, but I'm not ready to get serious with a girl right now. And...
Danny, you're funny. I'm not proposing marriage. Just help me with my math, and then we can have some fun.
No offense, Bianca, But you and I live by very different standards. I don't want to do anything that offends God or damages my conscience.
Danny, your books.
What is taking the guards so long to capture Joseph? Potiphar brought this Joseph, this Hebrew, into my house. A slave, yes, a mere slave. I can hardly believe it happened. He tried to rape me. This good-for-nothing slave has made a laughingstock of us. What are you whispering? You stupid slaves.
Pardon me, my lady. I have news.
Here you are. Where is that filthy slave? Where is Joseph?
We have apprehended him. He is in chains.
Good.
And my lady, Potiphar has arrived. He should be here any moment.
Oh, he is here? Good. Guard, where are you going? Stay right there. And girls, do not just stand there. Come here and console me. Hurry.
What is happening? What is all this commotion about?
That slave, Joseph, the Hebrew servant whom you brought to us, came to me to make me a laughingstock. He came to me to lie down with me. But I began to cry out at the top of my voice, and it followed that as soon as I raised my voice and began crying out, he then left his garment beside me and went fleeing outside. Oh, Potiphar, that filthy slave tried to rape me.
My lord, I did see Joseph running outside, almost naked.
Where is Joseph?
Here is Joseph, my lord.
Silence! Joseph, you were a trusted servant. I gave everything I own into your hand. There was no one greater in my house than you. I withheld not one thing except for my wife. Into your hands I entrusted her.
My lord, I am being falsely accused. I did nothing wrong.
Are you saying that my wife is a liar? You betrayed my trust.
I would never betray you, my lord.
Enough! Guards, take this piece of trash out of my house. You sin against me. You sin against your own God. Traitor! You are hereby condemned to spend the rest of your life in prison. Guards, take him away.
Remove his chains.
Thank you. Those chains were torture. Who are you?
I am Joseph. I have been appointed to oversee the prison. Guards, the first thing we need to do is get him some prison clothing. You may leave now.
But you are a prisoner also. How is it that the guards are under your command? This is very strange indeed.
Sit. I have been in prison for many years. But Jehovah my God has extended me loving kindness here and has granted me favor in the eyes of the chief officer of the prison house. So the chief officer has given over into my hands all the prisoners who are in the prison house, and everything that the prisoners do here. I am the one having it done. The chief officer of the prison house is looking after absolutely nothing that is in my hand, because Jehovah is with me, and whatever I am doing, Jehovah is making it turn out successful. So tell me, why are you in this prison hole?
First of all, you should know that I'm a successful trader, a man of influence. I know people in high station.
Duly noted. Again, why are you here?
I am accused of murdering one of the king's servants.
And did you really?
Yes. He attacked me, so I killed him. The fool did not know with whom he was dealing. What about you? Why are you here?
I have been falsely accused of trying to rape another man's wife, and the man happened to be a court official.
What? You are a brave man, but the next time you rape another man's wife, make sure he's not one of Pharaoh's court officials.
I did not rape anyone. I am innocent and falsely accused.
Then you must have angered the gods.
I am a Hebrew. I worship only one God, the true God, Jehovah.
Ah, just one God. Perhaps that is the problem. I suppose your one God forgot that you were here. Or perhaps you do not quite matter to him.
I have done nothing wrong. As for why I am still here, that I cannot answer. Sometimes I wonder.
How did you end up in Egypt?
I was sold into slavery by my own brothers.
That is not good. Well, at the very least, you angered your brothers. You must have done something wrong in your life to end up in this filthy hole.
I have been awaiting my release, especially over the past 2 years. 2 long years. The chief of the cupbearers was here in prison. He promised to remember me and speak well of me before Pharaoh. But I am afraid that he has forgotten me. I am still waiting.
Well, I do not plan on staying around here for long. Tell me, who was the court official whose wife you tried to rape?
Again, I did not try to rape anyone.
Pardon me. Who is the court official who falsely accused you of trying to rape his wife?
It is Potiphar.
Potiphar? The chief of the bodyguard? So you are the one? I remember the story. It happened almost 10 years ago, right? It was you? That story went around for months.
Enough. Guards, please escort this prisoner to his cell.
Joseph, I know Potiphar. He is my friend, and it is only fair to tell you that there is no way that you will ever leave this prison. Potiphar is obsessed with keeping you here until you die.
Leave me. Now. Oh, Jehovah, Jehovah, have you indeed forgotten me?
Bianca, wait.
Oh, hi, Anna. I've been looking for you. We need to talk about Danny.
That's exactly what I need to talk to you about. The girls are saying that you had sex with Danny. What's that all about? Tell me it's not true.
Of course it's true. I told you I would get him.
I don't believe it, Bianca. I know Danny, and I don't believe you. Tell me the truth.
Calm down, Anna. Look, if you promise not to tell anyone, I'll tell you the whole story.
Bianca, stop the games and just tell me.
The truth is that he didn't go for it, okay? I tried. Believe me, I really tried. But he turned me down. He practically ran away from me. I felt so humiliated. I've never had a boy reject me before.
But they're saying that you posted something on the internet, and now the story is spreading like a virus. That's crazy. Bianca?
Yeah, I went ahead and posted a story on the internet about us having sex. Going viral is exactly what I wanted.
What?
I guess I wanted to hurt him back or make him suffer a little. He deserves it.
A little? You have no idea how much this is going to hurt him.
Well, what's done is done, and I don't know how to undo it even if I wanted to. And I don't.
Hi, girls. What's going on? Anna, you look pretty upset.
Yeah, it looks like a girl fight is in the works.
Hi, guys. I have to go. Anna, please, don't say anything.
Don't say anything. What's that all about?
I don't believe this. Normally, I wouldn't talk to you about girl stuff, but this is heavy. Have you heard any rumors about Danny and Bianca?
Wow. Danny and Bianca? Don't tell me they...
No, nothing happened between them. Danny would never. But Bianca went online and posted some false story about them having sex.
So, it's not true?
No, Bianca tried, but I think she said he ran away from her, or something like that.
Who else knows about this?
Well, some of the girls are talking about it. They've seen it on the internet. What they don't know is that it never really happened. They think Danny and Bianca really had sex. Danny is going to be so upset.
I'm going to tell the elders.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Are you trying to get Danny in trouble? Gary!
I'll catch you later.
Thanks for coming, Brother Morgan, Brother Thompson.
Our pleasure. It's good that we're getting together to talk about this.
We definitely want to help.
So, what exactly did Gary tell you?
Well, he gave me the address of an internet site where he said I would find some shocking information about you, Danny. When I asked him to be more specific, he said that you might have had sex with a girl from school.
That's a lie! Gary's lying.
We want to believe you, Danny. Have you read what this girl, Bianca, claims about you and her?
Thanks for giving me the benefit of the doubt, Brother Morgan. No, I didn't actually go to her webpage. What does she say? This is so... And why would Gary go to the elders without even...
Don't worry, Danny. With Jehovah's help, this will all be cleared up. So, what do you brothers suggest?
Well, it's up to you whether you do this or not, but one possibility would be to visit the school and speak to the principal. They probably have a protocol to follow when students are being bullied or slandered.
But you know, something puzzles us a bit about what this girl wrote on her blog, Danny.
What do you mean?
Well, she says that this all took place on a Saturday night, after you both watched the season finale of that new TV show about...
But it's all a big lie, Brother Morgan.
What we're getting at, Danny, is that we checked the TV listings, and that episode aired on April 16th.
So?
So, Danny, can you recall where you were on April 16th?
Of course. That was the weekend of the circuit assembly. I had dinner that night with Joel and Brenda and Uncle Jack in Springfield.
We can contact them and let them go on record before Jehovah.
Danny, leave things in Jehovah's hands, and the truth will get sorted out.
I know. But right now, I feel like my reputation is mud.
Danny, remember what your dad used to say? Doing things Jehovah's way will always result in his blessing.
Thanks for coming.
We will check with Joel and Brenda and report back to the body of elders.
I'll think about this and cooperate in any way I can.
See you at the meeting. Danny, take care.
Do you see what I'm saying? They still have their doubts. I don't even know if you believe me.
They believe you, Danny, and so do I.
Then why do they have to bring Joel and Brenda into this? And why do you have to go to my school? Just let it go.
Let the brothers take care of this. Be patient, and please, don't take things into your own hands. Give it a couple of days. I have an idea.
The kids in the congregation don't like me. The kids in school think I'm weird. Now the elders don't trust me. I feel like a total failure.
Danny, don't think that way.
I'm going to my room.
Do not bring before me another fool. A slab of stone from my palace knows more than these men. Magic-practicing priests, these so-called wise men. Why, their magic is useless, and I see no wisdom in them.
My lord, this is the Hebrew, Joseph. He is the one you sent for, the one who 2 years ago interpreted the dreams of your servants, the chief of the cupbearers and the chief of the bakers.
Yes, I know. So, you are the Hebrew slave who interprets dreams. My chief of the cupbearers highly recommends you as a discreet and wise man with very unusual powers. Are you a man of magic?
No, my lord Pharaoh.
Are you a learned man? A scribe, perhaps?
No, my lord.
Come closer, Joseph. I have dreamed a dream, Joseph, but there's no one in all of Egypt who can interpret it. Now, I myself have heard it said that you can hear a dream and interpret it.
I need not be considered. My God Jehovah will announce welfare to Pharaoh.
Very well. In my dream, here ascending out of the river Nile were 7 cows, fat-fleshed and beautiful in form. And here there were 7 other cows ascending after them, poor and very bad in form and thin-fleshed. And the skinny and bad cows began to eat up the first 7 fat cows. So these came into their bellies, and yet it could not be known that they had come into their bellies, as their appearance was bad, just as at the start. At that, I woke up.
Is that all, my lord?
No, there's more, Joseph. After that I slept again, and I saw in my dream and here there were 7 ears of grain coming up on one stalk, full and good. And here there were 7 ears of grain, shriveled, thin, scorched by the east wind, growing up after them. And the thin ears of grain began to swallow up the 7 good ears of grain. Joseph, tell me, if you know, what does your God, this Jehovah, say about my dreams?
My lord, the dream of Pharaoh is but one. The 7 good cows are 7 years. Likewise, the 7 good ears of grain are 7 years. My lord, there are 7 years coming with great plenty in all the land of Egypt. But the 7 skinny and bad cows that came up after them are 7 years. And the 7 empty ears of grain, scorched by the east wind, will prove to be 7 years of famine.
Ah, Joseph, what you have spoken is indeed from the true God. Is there another man like this one in all of Egypt? Go on. What else does your God, Jehovah, reveal through the dreams? Tell me if you know. What should I do?
Let Pharaoh look for a man discreet and wise, and set him over the land of Egypt. Let Pharaoh act and appoint overseers over the land, and let them collect all the foodstuffs of these coming good years, and let them pile up grain, and your men must safeguard it. And the foodstuffs must serve as a supply for the land for the 7 years of famine, in order that the land may not be cut off by the famine.
I ask, can another man be found like this one, in whom there is the Spirit of God? Since the true God has caused you to know all this, there is no one as discreet and wise as you are. Joseph, you will personally be over my house, and all my people will obey you implicitly. Only as to the throne shall I be greater than you. See, I do place you over all the land of Egypt. Stand before me, Joseph. I am removing my signet ring from my own hand and putting it on your hand. You now wear my outer coat and my gold necklace as symbols of your authority. Today, you will accompany me through the land of Egypt. You will ride in the second chariot of honor, and my servants will call out ahead of you, Avrek. Today, I am appointing you over all the land of Egypt. I am Pharaoh, king of Egypt. But without your authorization, no man may lift up his hand or his foot in all my land. Let all Egypt know that God has rewarded your loyalty and obedience. Your God has indeed blessed you, for you have proved to be a discreet man. Yes, a wise man.
Good morning, Danny.
Good morning, Mom.
I have good news for you. Actually, I had good news for you last night, but you were already asleep when I got home. You've been sleeping a lot lately.
I know. When I'm asleep, I don't think about my problem.
You're worried about the situation with the girl at school, right?
Yeah, but I feel better. You're right. There's nothing I can do about it right now, so I'll try to enjoy field service this morning. I made arrangements with Uncle Jack. So, you said you have news?
Well, the situation with that girl Bianca is resolved.
What? No way. What happened?
I told you I had an idea. Well, first of all, Joel and Brenda verified that you were all together having dinner after the circuit assembly. But here's the interesting part. Ken Thompson got a call from Anna.
Anna? What does she have to do with this?
Anna told Brother Thompson that she heard straight from Bianca's mouth that the entire story was made up. So, armed with the date discrepancy and with Anna's comment, Uncle Jack and I visited Bianca's parents.
You did?
We sure did, and Bianca was at home. So after we had a brief conversation with her parents, they called her in and confronted her. And she admitted the whole thing. In fact, her parents made her post a retraction on her webpage.
Oh, what a relief. I'll get it. It's Uncle Jack, Mom. Hi, Uncle Jack.
Hi, Danny. Hi, Rose. Has anyone else shown up for field service?
Good morning, Jack. No one has come yet. I need a few more minutes to get ready. I'll be back soon.
So, Danny, it looks like you've heard the latest. The elders were very interested in seeing this matter resolved. They really care about you and all the young ones in the congregation. In fact, steps are already being taken to try to help Gary and Bill. We understand that they knew that the accusation was false, but still tried to get you in trouble. That's not right, and the brothers are going to look into it.
Well, I'm not interested in seeing them get into trouble with the elders.
Danny, it's not about getting into or not getting into trouble with the elders. We are here to help. The main issue is their lack of love and wisdom. On the other hand, I've been impressed with the way that you handled this challenge. You didn't retaliate, and you didn't give up.
Thanks for showing confidence in me.
Danny, I thought of you when I was reading the text for today.
Yes, it's all about Joseph. That's a good example. The comment explains that Joseph always did what was right, but still many bad things happened to him. He was hated by his brothers. He was sold as a slave. He was falsely accused of attempted rape. And he was put in prison. But in the end, Jehovah blessed him because he proved to be discreet and wise.
That's true.
Yes, Joseph faced many adversities, and for a long time. He suffered as a slave and as a prisoner for about 13 years. But today's comment indicates that all these trials actually refined Joseph. That is, prepared him for important assignments that were still to come. Jehovah didn't cause Joseph's trouble, but he allowed it for a purpose. When the time came for Jehovah to use Joseph in a special capacity, what does the Bible say happened?
It says that he had enough wisdom to teach even those who were elderly and experienced.
Right. What did Pharaoh say? He said that there was no one as discreet and wise as Joseph. That's it. Discretion and wisdom, vital qualities if we are to please Jehovah.
Remember what Dad used to tell you since you were a little boy.
I know, Mom. Dad used to say it all the time. And lately, you too have been reminding me all the time. When you disobey Jehovah, in the end, things will never, never, never work out well. But when you obey Jehovah, in the end, he will always, always, always bless those who are loyal to him. Now I believe those words more than ever.
Well, it looks like the rest of the group is here. Brother Danny, would you want to represent us in prayer after I conduct the meeting for field service?
Brother, Uncle Jack, it will be my privilege.
I think you'll agree with me that we learned some very, very valuable lessons from that stirring presentation in our costume drama. We'd like to thank Brother Driver, his cast, which you are able to see, and the unseen group in the background that made it possible for things to go as well as they did.